Vicino mare, facciamo amore. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to La Cucina. I'm your host, Pasquale, and today you are in for a treat. A treat so good, it goes back century before the cavemen. I'm exaggerating. All right, guys, today I received actually a message from a good friend of mine, Roberto Panzini from Offetta. If you remember him, he was one of my videos. When we made the shrimp with the spaghetti, we had a lot of drinks with Johnny Colosi. We had a lot of fun. And he's told me that he's coming back here after Thanksgiving. He's coming to America and he wants to do another video with me. But he asked me to make typical Panzerotti Pugliesi, which in Molfetta we call frittelle. And you can make it fry, you can make it in the oven. There totally so many different kinds that we make. My father used to love the one with the tuna and the ricotta squanda. Ricotta squanda was come si chiama? It's like a sour ricotta. It's aged and it's spicy. It's so good. I don't find it much here. Sometimes I gotta order online to get it. But we're gonna make a simple one, which is mozzarella and tomato, and it's delicious. So the procedure to teach you how to make this the way my mom used to make it, I make it by hand. No electronic device today for you guys. So come close and see what I do. I'll put you right here. You don't have to see my face. I know you like me, but you don't have to look at me. So what are we using? We have 1 little bag with 7 grams of dry yeast. And I like the rapid yeast because this is very good. We have 500 grams of Caputo. It happens to be Caputo, even though it's my last name. Caputo flour 00. You can have all-the-purpose flour if you like, whatever you want to do. We have olive oil. We have a little sugar and a little salt. And some water. Only about 300 ml of water for 500 grams of flour. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna add our yeast. I like the dry one, like I said, because it rises fast. The rapid yeast is good, I like it. And guys, I work with hands and I work with my spatula. So I use both. Mix the dry content first with this. And then I'm gonna use my hands. You don't mind, right? I washed them. I promise I washed them. So now we're going to put a little bit of sugar because what it does, it activates the yeast just like everything else. If you think about it, even when we make wine, sometimes we put some sugar in because it activates the yeast. And we mix it up again together. So I mix everything together. Sometimes they say, oh, you cannot mix the salt with the yeast. I do it and it comes out good anyway. So just a spoon, guys. Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. That's another movie. Okay, so now we put the salt in and we mix it up nice. And we're gonna put just a nice little bit of olive oil. Guys, a little tablespoon of olive oil is fine. I usually do it by eye. That's me. Now this is when you stop using your utensils and you start using your hands. I'm going to put a little bit of water. Put all the water in here. And then you got to mix everything with your hands. Looking nice. Deep sea fishing. Mix it up. See, why I do it in the bowl is nice because you don't make a mess on the wood table, on the board. And what you do is, you mix it all up here. Then when it starts to get a little nice and compact, then you put it on the wood board and you finish mixing it up nice. Now what I'll do, I'll put it here, nice and beautiful. I'll move this here. And we start making our, what is that? The Panzerotti dough. We make the Panzerotti. We're gonna let it sit for 2 hours. This is the way my grandmother used to do. They keep it for like sometimes 2.5 hours, and let it grow nice. I had a little bit of delay here. My wife called me when I was making this, so I had to stop it. But this is how we do it. So we gotta play with the dough, make sure that it gets nice and smooth. The gluten. So how do you do this? The stickiness, you help yourself with what? A little bit of flour, just like Nonna used to do. That's it. You have to. Because if not, it's going to be sticky all over the place. And this is called Panzerotti Pugliesi, but in Molfetta we call it frittelle, because we fry them. And it comes out many different forms. Mozzarella and ricotta. We make the one with pomodoro, and we put pomodoro also in cipolla, which is onions and tomatoes, and we put in also, I like anchovies. But everybody can do whatever they want. They can put whatever content they like. The basic one, the simple one, is tomato and mozzarella. That's it. Look at the difference. So let's do this. It comes back up. It comes back up. See how nice? It's ready. Multi-use bowl, guys. I washed it. Dry it nice. We're gonna put the dough in here. What I'm gonna do first is this. Very little bit of flour all around it. I don't want this to stick anywhere. We get coltello della nonna, nonna's knife. And what we do in the old days, they used to bless the bread. So they do the cross, the sign of the cross. See? So you bless the bread. And then Nonna used to kiss it. She used to do, and then, you see it? Beautiful. And she used to do this and kiss the bread. So that's all we did. Now, put it in the bowl. We're gonna get they used to put it directly into a towel, cover it up nice, but today we use this. Why? Because that way it's nice and sealed. It doesn't have, you don't have to worry about anything, and it will grow nice and easy. I'm gonna put a nice towel over the towel that I usually use for this, and we're gonna leave it for 2 hours. So I will see you in 2 hours. Ciao. Ciao Roberto. I got some fresh basil from my yard. So good. Chop it up, mixed it with passata di pomodoro. Put some pepper. A little bit of salt. Mix it up nice. Un poco di olive oil. Not too much. Fresh mozzarella. And then what I'll do is I'll mix the sauce with the mozzarella. So now put it on the side, and we leave it there because you know what? If I need to add a little more, I'll add a little more. So let's look at our, I'm gonna put you close. Let's look at, oh, look how beautiful. It grew so nice. Perfetto. Flour. We have our beautiful dough. See how nice, guys? Look how beautiful this is. I don't even have to do anything. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it. I have olive oil in the pan, because by the time we make the first two, we have to also cook it. Why? You don't want to keep the moist mozzarella into the frittella, because it will get all wet, and then when you put it inside the olive oil, the hot olive oil, it will break, and then you're gonna have a problem. So now, let's try the first one. We're gonna make it, put it down. First I do it with the hand a little bit, and then we're using mozzarella della nonna. La nonna used to hit you on top of the head every time you were mad, you were fresh. You guys don't remember that? Because you know, here it's different. Move the flour a little bit, you don't want too much flour on the frittella, because then what happens is it doesn't stick. So, get a little bit, guys, not too much, because like I said, if you put too much of it, you're gonna have a problem. I'd rather have a less than more, and then, you know, it's gonna break on me, and then I'm done. With the little brush, a very little brush, see, look how cute this brush is. You wet the edge, just the edge. What it does is it allows the dough to stick with each other when you fold it. So now this is what we do. We fold it. See, this is a little too much either. I haven't made this in a long time, so if it breaks, I'm gonna be upset. Hopefully it doesn't. If it doesn't, then it's amazing. So you compress together, see how nice? Compress together. And once you finish compressing it, the old-fashioned way with a fork, do a little more. So that way, it's more secure. They will not open. Okay, here we go. Come by. Come and say hello. There we go. There we go. Make sure this is on a little low, not too hot. It needs to cook. Quando è bella stagione, mangi pane e provolone. I hope la frittella doesn't open, because if not, we're gonna make a mess. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Not bad, guys, not bad. Not bad. Don't break on me, don't break on me, don't break my heart. Don't. Okay, we take one out, put it in here. Take the other one out and put it over here. So let's move this one here, and okay, nice and warm, nice and hot. Let's see how the frittella comes out. Sometimes you do this, sometimes you break it with your hands. Very hot, guys. Okay. So we're gonna try. See how nice the mozzarella is leaking out of it? Nah, don't do that. Sacre bleu. Oh, okay. Guys, it's hot. When it's hot, it's hot. Panzerotti italiani, Panzerotti Pugliesi. In moffetta, frittelle. You can make it in the oven, you can make it on the frying pan. Don't do what I did on the big one. Do not overfill the frittelle If my mom was here, she would say, disgraziato, what'd you do? Fila, 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 nello spazio senza fine. Ah, mamma mia. Wow. Frittelle di Pasquale Caputo. Roberto, this is for you. You asked me to make the frittelle, I made it. Look. Smoky Joe Cafe. I gotta eat it. I gotta finish. I gotta be strong. This ain't America, mind over matter, mamma mia, e brucia. Frittelle molfettesi, panzerotti italiani, panzerotti pugliesi. A nice glass of wine e che te mangi. Saluto a tutti, ciao a tutti. Ci vediamo la prossima volta. It means in English, I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe and share with your friends and family. Ciao da Pasquale.